and then they are seeing the next document, they are seeing the gift deed, they are seeing another thing you can also do that works very well is opening a GIC account. Please kindly like or comment if you find this video useful. Hey guys, welcome back once again to my channel. Let me start by thanking you guys for the love on my last video. Like, the love was so massive. Thank you guys for the beautiful comments, the likes, and to my new subscribers. Like, you guys don't even know what all of this means to me. Like, thank you guys so much. I really I really appreciate this from the depth of my heart. I think I gained over 30 new subscribers from the last video. Yeah, so thank you guys. I see all the love and I don't take any of it for granted. Thank you. Yeah, so for today's video, I'm going to be sharing my visa story with you guys. From the caption, you guys must have seen already that my visa got approved within 2 weeks that I made my application. So basically, I'm going to be telling you guys all I did and worked for me. Yeah, the first thing should be anybody that wants to apply for visa should know that one thing the embassy really consider is proof of funds. Like, they want to be sure that when you get to Canada, you're not going to be stranded. Like, when you get here, you actually have funds that would sustain you to maybe to get a job or stuff like that. Yeah, so the first step is proof of funds. Like, make sure you have money in your accounts. So before I tell you guys my own experience on this, I'm going to give you guys one tip, like one mistake I think people always make. You know, some people they don't really fund the account they know they want to use for the application till maybe, let's say, they know they'll be submitting their visa application next month. Then this month or 2 weeks to the application self, they start putting money to the account and all of that. These embassy people, they have sense. Once they see that kind of money drop into the account, they really feel like, this bulk money is just entering this account like this just 2 weeks within this application. Could it be that they got this money from someone just for the purpose of this application? And also, you don't want to be in that situation at all. One thing you should do, like, I think at least maybe 5 months before your application, make sure that whichever account you'll be submitting to the embassy or whatever, like, make sure the account is like funded. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. And then it doesn't really matter if it's your personal account or whatever. You can use your personal account. It could be your parents' account, it could be your relatives, or any account at all. But I think another thing, when it has to do with your parents, try to get a letter. You understand? Let your parents just write an official letter or whatever. Let them just write a letter addressing it to the embassy, like telling them that, this is my daughter and this money in this my account. Because of course they will definitely have to attach their statement of account. You understand? So they will, like, in the letter they have to address it to the embassy, telling them that this is my daughter or this is my son, and the money in this my account has been set out for the purpose of her studies in Canada. You know, that kind of thing. They have to write such letter. So when you are submitting your application, as you are submitting the statement of account, you also submit that letter alongside it, so that they can actually see that this money is for this purpose. You understand? And another thing, at times when you are going for travel, like, relatives might want to support you, they might want to give you money or whatever. So when they are sending that money to your account, maybe let's take for instance your auntie wants to sponsor you, for instance. You know, she wants to support you. Let me not use the word sponsor. Your auntie wants to support you. Maybe she wants to give you the sum of 2 million naira to add to whatever expenses, to whatever like money you really have. So one major thing you should do, when whoever is sending that money to your account, the description should be clear. Like, you see, this description thing is very, very important. It's like very, it cannot, like, the importance cannot even be overemphasized. Yeah, so the description should be, for instance, my name is Lauren, maybe for Lauren's schooling or for Lauren's expenses in Canada or whatever. That way, when you attach your statement of account and then the officers are going through the account statement, once they see that bulk money, they enter their account and they see the narration, they're already cool with it, you understand? So for this one, it doesn't even matter if it's 2 weeks to your application or 2 days to your application or whatever. Just make sure that that description is there, because of course they know that that one is a gift. A gift can come at any time. You don't tell someone the exact time. You can't tell the person, oh, you're going to give me this gift like 5 months to. Yeah, so if you know anyone that wants to gift you for this purpose, like, always try to tell them, please, for the purpose, just like add this narration, you understand? It makes it easier. Let the embassy people not feel like, you just like borrow this money for the purpose of this thing, so that when they grant you your visa, you return the money to the person or anything like that. If you also want to be extra, you can go as far as preparing a gift deed. Yeah, like when that your relatives or whoever gives you that support they're giving you, yeah, you can go as far as preparing a gift deed. It doesn't take time. Yeah, you find a lawyer, the person will help you prepare a gift deed, you sign, the person signs, you call like 2 witnesses or so, they sign, then you go to a notary public and they stamp it. You attach all of this to your application. So this way, once they are seeing your statement of account and they are seeing the money that came in with the narration that is a gift and whatever, and then they are seeing the next document, they are seeing the gift deed, they are seeing that this gift deed is actually like very, very official. It was duly signed by the parties in the presence of witnesses. You even went as far as neutralizing it in a notary public and all of that, you understand? So yeah, there is no way they will look at that and still like have doubts as to the source of the funds. So like, this is one major thing about the proof of funds thing. Another thing you can also do that works very, very well is opening a GIC account. Trust me guys, this one works so well. So this GIC account is basically opening an account with a bank here in Canada. For me, I opened with CIBC. Yeah, I opened with CIBC. So basically, you open this account with them. Yeah, you can do that from Nigeria, from whichever country. You can do that. Like, you just go online, click on the forms. Like, you just see the process is there. Once you type that on Google that you want to like open a GIC account with a bank, yeah, you see all the information you need there, so you know how to go about it. Yeah, so this GIC helps because they're going to like issue you an account number and all of that. Like, you already have an account. The only thing is that you are not here in Canada. So when you get to Canada, you like have to now come to their office, do the whole capturing, do the whole biometrics and all of that, you understand? So but when you do the online own from your country, you understand, you're going to get an account number. You pay in, yeah, the condition for this GIC thing is you have to pay in 10,000 Canadian dollars into that GIC account. So how does this thing work? That 10,000 Canadian dollars you paid cannot be refunded to you till you get to Canada. So it's only when you get to Canada that you can have access to that money. And then they don't give you the whole 10,000 at once. Like, they split it. I think at the first month they give you like 2,000 Canadian dollars. Then subsequent months should be like maybe 500 till they split it for 12 months. In 12 months time they would have giving you your whole money. So I know some people will be asking at this point, so what happens when they deny you your visa or whatever? Yeah, if they deny you your visa, the 10,000 Canadian dollars should be refunded to you in full. Like, it will be refunded to you. But it's in very rare cases that people have like opened a GIC account and had their visa denied. Personally, I've not seen anyone that opened a GIC account and went through all of that had their visa denied. Because this GIC thing, the embassy people, I think they even value it more than this whole normal proof of funds we do, because they know that this money now, this one is not that you borrowed. Like, they are convinced that this money is actually your money, that this one is not like borrowed money just for the purpose of the application or whatever. They know that this money is your money and that you don't have access to it till you get here. And it's not like when you get here, they'll give you the whole money at once. They'll be breaking it down for you for like 12 months or thereabouts. So yeah, they value this one like very, very well. This one works very, very well, guys. Yeah, I might not be able to like give full details on it, but yeah, you guys can look it up on Google or wherever you like you find more information about that. But trust me, guys, it works very, very well for the purpose of like proving your financial status, proof of funds, and all of that. It works very, very well. Another reason I think contributed to the reason why my visa got approved so fast was when I booked for my when I got my biometrics details, I practically, like, I didn't wait for the embassy to send me to go on medical. You know, that's what most people do. Like, after your biometrics, you wait for them, they update your biometrics, then they will now send you to go for medicals. I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't do that. I had my biometrics in Abuja, so I just checked the date of my biometrics. I tried to book my medicals on that same day. Man, that was a risk, but it worked for me. Yeah, if you watched my last video, you must have seen, I think I attached a clip on the day I went for the biometrics and IOM the medicals. Yeah, I think I attached a clip on that in my last video. Yeah, so it worked for me. I didn't wait for the embassy to send me. This is very important. Like, I think it's actually something that is really good, because this way you're saving the embassy people. Like, they have lots of applications coming in daily, so you're like saving them stress. You understand? Because I feel like their work actually becomes easier for them when they open your portal now, and then they're saying, yeah, you've done your biometric, they're saying you've already gone for your medical. Like, everything is just there. What else are they waiting for? Because basically what delays visa is this: you go for your biometric, they check it here, they see yes, you've done your biometrics, okay, they will now have to send you to go for medicals. So you go for your medicals, and whenever you're done with your medicals, it gets updated and all of that. Before it gets to your turn again, they'll have to like bring your this thing, go through your medicals and all. But my own, it wasn't really that way. I did everything on the same day. So I feel like the moment they were bringing my file, like, they were just seeing everything there. So yeah, I've done my biometric. There was no point sending me for medicals again, because I've already done my medicals, and the IOM people had already updated them. Like, so many people do this, so many people don't wait for the embassy to like send them to go on medical before they do it. You understand? And even when you go for your medical, they are going to ask you, like, is it the embassy that sent you, or you just want to do it less and upload to them? You understand? So, because they know this is something that people do, so at that point you now have to tell them that they've not sent you for medicals yet, you just did your biometrics, but you want to do it so that it can be uploaded and all of that. So people do it like all the time. It's not something strange and all. Yeah, so it actually helps like really, really well. If you want your visa to be out quickly, that's something I think you should try. Because a friend of mine that had applied before me, I think he applied sometime in, I can't remember the exact month he applied, but he applied like a month before me. He kept waiting for them to send him on medicals, and man, when I applied, it was already like 1 month after he applied. I just applied, got my biometric day, did my medicals and everything on the same day, and man, in 2 weeks time my visa was already out, and he was still waiting for them to send him for medicals. So he was like, what's going on? When I now told him, Chibi, I told you, me, I didn't have to like wait for them to send me for medicals. So my dear, he quickly went to like search for the next available date at the IOM website. He got a date and went for his medicals, and yeah, days later or weeks later, his visa came out, and to the glory of God, yeah, it was granted. What I'm trying to say is, you can actually do your medicals once you've done your biometrics, you understand, without waiting for the embassy to send you. You can do it, then the medicals people, they will just like upload it to the embassy. Once they upload it to them, and once they send it to the embassy will update it. Cause me, on the day they updated my biometric, I think they updated my biometrics and my medicals on the same day, and then the next day I got my passport request and all. So yeah, it's okay if you want to like I said, let me quickly put out another disclaimer, please. I am not in any way linked or associated with the Canadian embassy or an agent or anything like that. I'm just like giving you guys, sharing my personal story with you guys. These are things that I did that worked for me, and these are things that I know people that have tried them and it equally worked for them. You understand? So I'm just sharing them to people that might want to try it as well. You get? So it's actually fine and perfectly okay if you want to like do your things step by step, like do your biometric, then wait for the embassy embassy to update it that it's been done, then wait for them to send you for medicals, and yeah, it's perfectly fine. But I'm just telling you that I didn't do mine this way. This is how I did mine, and it worked for me. And this way I did mine, I was able to get my visa in, yeah, I think it was actually less than 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it was in like 12 days or thereabout. Yeah, so like these are things that worked for me. Of course, this one, I feel like everybody already knows it. Your letter of explanation, that's LOE. Everybody already knows like how important this one is. Like, that's basically explaining to them why you want to come to Canada, if you're going there for studies, why you chose the institution you chose, why you chose the course, and all of that. Like, this one is also very, very important. If you write a very, very good LOE, like, and then every other thing is okay, like your finance, you're able to like prove your forms and all of that, then your medicals is okay, and every other thing is okay. I don't see any reason why they should not grant you. But it's possible that you might have your proof of account might be like very okay, your medical is very okay, but if you're not able to like write a good LOE, my dear, you might not be getting your visa. So like LOE is something that you actually take your time, like you have to like read and you even have to give someone to like proofread. Like, it's something that you shouldn't be in a haste to write, because it can make or mar your entire visa application. So guys, I think that's basically that. I don't know if I'm missing out on anything. If there's any other questions you guys have concerning the whole application thing, you guys can ask me in the comment section, or you can, I'm going to drop my Instagram handle, yeah, Lauren Chinemerem. You can actually send me a DM on IG to ask me like other questions you have, yeah, and trust me, I would always give answers to the ones I can. So yeah, I think that's basically that. Kindly like or comment if you find this video useful in any way, like, or if you have questions like I already pointed out here, please, I would love to, like, I'll be so happy to respond to all your questions. And then please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Trust me, like, I'm going to be dropping back-to-back content. I have lots and lots of amazing contents that will be dropping on this channel. So like, you guys are not even ready, like plenty amazing content. Just grab your popcorns and like drop them on side, because plenty interesting content will be dropping on this channel very soon. So guys, stay tuned. I love you all.